They need to use the magic missile to set up for the pounce. And when you use the magic missile, it's like, well, there's nothing else unless the ogre's in position. So you can just freely go for TP out, and that's what he did. No experience will be lost, so the Pudge makes the rotation to the top lane. He'll grab the experience that the Centaurona is missing out on, but he may be a little bit in trouble here. He gets hit by a pounce. I have another magic missile available. This could be the first spot unless he gets a deny. No, he does not. He goes for a hook, hits the hook onto the Vengeful, does a little bit of damage before dying, but he does still lose his life. So first blood to the side of Elements Pro Gaming, punishing that greedy little Putka. And as for the bottom lane, looks like Elements Pro Gaming is about to lose their own little hero, as Sunlight on the side of LQ will go in and he will grab a kill on Mitch. Alright, so 1-for-1 trade-off so far. Both teams grab on the Lord. He's waiting as long as he can, just letting Mitch fall down very low on HP. Mitch in the meantime, he will sit under the trees. He will be gone on by the Witch Doctor as well as the Push. They get the hook off and they get the kill. Nice little observer ward spotting out Mitch's little jungle adventure there. And I like the move here. They are not blocking the camp, they're just making sure they have vision of what the Underlord is doing. They can see when he gets low on HP. In the meantime, in the top lane, we do have the Centaur Warrunner dropping down as finally they have the 3-man power train in position, ready to go, and they do get that kill. So both offlaners die. The Underlord is level 4, almost level 5, whereas the Centaur is value. Actually goes for face boots pickup on the bear. I'm not usually you send the face boots on the hero and then yeah, it's just going to switch around. Makes sense. It would be a little bit weird to see if the bear actually had face boots permanently. That's like a lot of items for the bear nowadays. Either way, bottom lane we do see the Vengeful Spirit a little bit in trouble. That Maladin is doing a lot of damage to him. The Witch Doctor in the meantime will be taken away with that Stampede from the Centaur used from across the map, just making sure that everyone is fine. On the side, they go for the hook onto Gog on this Juggernaut. He will go for a spin. He may be able to get a kill on the Pudge, but he will definitely lose his own life for it. And indeed, the Weaver will grab very soon as a slug. Let's see, what does he have? Okay, he's looking for a very fast Shadow Blade, and he will have it up very soon, as he only needs about 900 more gold to finish it. Once that Shadow Blade is completed, that's going to be Elements Pro Gaming's cue signal to just go full aggressive and try and get some kills. Normally you might want to wait for the Underlord to get something like a hood or a mechanism as well, but he's not really anywhere near such an item, so that is not going to be happening. And in the meantime, the Ogre Magic does get hooked by the Pudge, gets killed as well. DED dead. At least the single target stuns from the supports, like the Vengeful Spirit's Magic Missile, the Swap, the Fire Blast. He doesn't get the best Dark Pact off, but it is still going to be enough to kill this lone Druid. And let's see, this Lark keeps on fighting. He's dropping very low as the Centaur does a lot of burst damage. With that Stampede already being used, they can't really go back in. The Vengeful Spirit in the backlines does get hit by that Malak. He may actually be burning down well enough, and yes, indeed, he is dying as he does get killed. Nice hook from the Pudge as well. They hit the Underlord, and they get the Underlord kill. That's going to be 2 more dead on the side of Elements Pro Gaming. This Lark comes back in for round 2 with a new Shadow Blade ready to go. Oh, but the casks, too much power. As the Centaur gets a double edge off, gets the kill on the Slug. The Weaver's just working himself around, making sure he doesn't get killed by this Jug. The Maledict ensures the kill on the Ogres. That Maledict has done so much work so far, level 4 Maledict. In the meantime, the Juggernaut is being run down under the tower. They want to go for this kill, but the Vengeful Spirit is going to stand in the way. As the Lone Druid, let's see, does he commit for anything? They do have a healing ward healing them up, will be taken away. The Vengeful is going to be dropping down, and the Juggernaut will be the next one to fall, as both of them is going to drop down. This is a bloodbath in the mid lane, as I believe Elements Pro Gaming, they lost every single player, and some of them even died multiple times, so a very big win for the side of LQ, using that early power of the Weaver and the Lone Druid very nicely. The Lone Druid is still not having his Maelstrom completed, but winning a fight like that, that's going to send you well on the way towards that first big item. The Weaver, well, his Dragonlance, his Preservant, and I imagine he will go for that Lincoln Sphere very quickly. We do have a Shadow Amulet flying out to the Witch Doctor as well. He was part of a lot of the kills as well, courtesy of his Maledict. Now let's see, the Pudge does drop down. The Ogre Magic will be killed by that Lone Druid from the side of LQ. They try to find another kill onto Mitch, As a nice little magic missile from the Vengeful Spirit will buy a little bit of time. The root, no roots, not yet. Sunlight goes in, one more hit, Mitch will drop down. They still want to kill on the Vengeful Spirit. The root comes out. This is going to be a dead Vengeful Spirit, and he's forced to walk around, and he's not going to be doing anything as they lose more gold. And it looks like it's going to be maybe around 18 minutes that he completes his mechanism, which is fairly late. What else is happening? The Yoga Match is working towards a medallion, having Tranquil Boots completed right now. Oh, and Mitch again. He gets found and he gets slain. Now let's see LQ. That is going to be the price they have to pay to pop that Aegis. Still a very good kill for the side of LQ. Losing the Aegis for a Juggernaut kill, I'm sure that's alright. You know, who cares? And the Weaver does have his Link Sphere completed now, so it's going to be much easier for him to get his ultimate off without dying the first time. Top lane, let's see, looks like there's a little bit of a fight going on as Mitch goes in, and he's not going to want to force Elements Pro Gaming back. In the meantime though, Yol, he's fighting up against a lot of heroes in the mid lane. He will be picked apart as he tries to stop them, he tries to stall them, but Elements Pro Gaming, they're not backing up. They continue that push. Mitch is going to be the only one back in the base. Fortification comes out, does have that Pit of Malice available as well, which stalls the push quite a lot. The tower is down to half HP, and well, now from the side, Jonah comes in, but they had vision of him, and they do see him, they find him, they kill him, as he didn't even get to use his Omni Slash this time around. He will just be killed. And let's see, looks like LQ, they're thinking about going high ground. The Slack goes in, gets a pounce jump onto the Lone Druid, but is it going to be enough to actually kill him? The Lone Druid will be taken down by the Slack. He's still alive, he's still kicking, he's still fighting. Can they get any more kills? Though they're trying to go on the Centaur Aurora. He does have a Stampede available in case of emergency, so therefore Aurora maybe not quite the hero he wants to try and battle up against us. 2.2k HP with all of these defensive items. He's not going to die, at least not quickly. In the meantime though, LQ, they go into the pit again, the Roshan respawns, and they're going to be well on it to try and secure that for themselves. Stampede comes out from the Centaur, he tries to run down the Juggernaut, he will be able to get a jump on him, and they do get the kill as they just initiate after that spin ends, and very nice pick off. To be difficult for Elements Pro Gaming to defend this. We do have the Slack going in, he gets a jump on the Centaur, he may be able to get this kill, he will indeed. The Slack will be sent back on his way towards his base. He will not be able to get any additional kills. They do get the bear as well from the Lone Druid. The Lone Druid is going to be fighting. Here comes the Omni Slash though. It's going to be a big one. They get the Lone Druid part first. That's the Aegis. The Weaver drops down as he gets controlled and killed. Now the Pudge, second life, gets dropped. The Lone Druid is trying to just secure himself, TP out something, but that is not going to be happening as they go in. They get a full 5-man team wipe on the side of Elements Pro Gaming as the high ground defense is successful. They finally go in, they go 5, they initiate, they kill everyone. They secure the gem from the Weaver, they get the gem, they get the kill on the Weaver as well, and what a bloodbath. 6,000 gold away armor from the enemy, then it makes sense that you go for either like a 4-staff or Vladimir's, who comes out from Yol. He goes in, he gets a jump on the Juggernaut, he may be able to go in and get that dismember off. They use the Stampede from the Centaur Aurora. They want to get this kill on the Juggernaut. They need a root though. Do they get a first hit root from the bear? Let's see. Oh, they cover blink hook on Yol, but that was maybe a little bit too out in the blue. Either way though, in the meantime, the Slug, he's on the hunt. He still has 18 Essence Shift charges, so he can definitely continue fighting. He will go in, he will go for a pounce onto that Lone Druid. Let's see, he goes for the Shadow Dancer as well. He tries to get that kill on the Scandal. It's going to be a very difficult kill though. The Pudge gets swapped up by the Vengeful Spirit. The Vengeful Spirit will secure the kill on the Pudge. In the meantime though, Cole has to keep on fighting as the Witch Doctor will be the next one dropping down. The Centaur Aurora is going to be a little bit in trouble as he doesn't have his Stampede available anymore, and he will not be able to survive. He's slowly being slaughtered. He does have a Stomp available, will stomp them up, but this is just a slow death as they will lose 3 more heroes on the side of LQ as Elements Pro Gaming, they're completely back in the game now. This Lark, he's way to fight against this Lark right now. And in the meantime, in the mid lane, we do have the Weaver trying to split push as much as possible, but the only thing he actually managed to do for himself was pretty much just, did he even get a tower? I'm not too sure. Bottom lane, they do lose the Juggernaut as he was not able to go for the spin TP out. He tried to be a Mjolnir as the next item. The Underlord does have his Crimson Guard plus Guardian Greaves, 2,000 gold on top of that, so he can start working on something else. Like a Blink could be a nice item for him. 4-staff is always nice. Alright, in the meantime, in the backlines, the Ogre Magic gets picked apart as the Centaur goes in, gets a nice little initiation off the ward a little bit. He does get hooked up by this push. They fight under the shrine, they use the Stampede, they want to initiate here on the slog. If they can get that gem back, then they want it very badly. The Ogre Magic will be swapped with the Vengeful Spirit, goes back in. He tries to stun up on this Witch Doctor. He will be able to get the stun off, but he should be picked off by the Weaver in the meantime. Omnislash comes out, the Centaur Warner will be taken down. Oh, a nice Guardian Greaves heal by the Underlord, keeping the Vengeful Spirit alive as the Weaver doesn't even hook on the high ground here. They don't have vision of the Venge, but he goes in, he tries for a hook. Oh, he almost hit Mitch on that Underlord, but he's going to be the one being swapped up onto the high ground. He will be controlled, he will be killed. The Vengeful Spirit does drop down. Nice to knife from the Pudge, actually. Not even giving up his own life there, so it is a better fight for the side of LQ. In the meantime, though, the Stampede is available from the Centaur. He gets jumped, he gets focused, he gets killed as the Slug will be able to get that kill. He pops the Shadow Dance. He will continue with this fight. He goes onto the Witch Doctor. He wants to get this kill. He will pounce himself away, making sure that he does not drop down. Mitch, in the meantime, he tries to go for his ultimate. He needs to get it out of this fight. The Witch Doctor will be picked apart. He doesn't really feel too safe. The Pudge goes for a hook on the Slug, tries to get him out of position and for something. They go in, they get a stomp off onto the Slug. The Slug is still going to be well healthy in terms of HP. The Stampede comes out, but the Centaur is not moving anywhere as that Pit of Malice as well as the Pounce is going to keep him in control. In the meantime, in the mid lane, they go for a rat on the side of LQ. They try to rat it with the Lone Druid as well as the Weaver, but this is not happening. The Dark Rift comes out from the Underlord. They TP in everyone, and the Lone Druid as well as the Weaver will be picked apart instantly. They both just drop like flies. And well, quickly in, take the Aegis, take the kill, quickly back to the base, defend the base. They did lose one set of racks. Coming down in seconds, who comes out onto the Slug. The Slug gets controlled. He's forced out of position. They want to try and go in and stop this from happening. The Stampede is available, but the Pit of Malice comes out. The Centaur Warner gets controlled. He tries. He can pick up something else on top of that soon enough. The Vengeful Spirit is just still looking at those treads. Oh, the push in the mid lane tries to go out a little bit too deep. Tries to get some farm for himself. He does try and go for this member onto the Underlord, but he's all alone, so he will be picked apart. Anyways, dead Pudge for 50 seconds, no buyback available. Looks like Elements Pro Gaming, well, 4-man TP out on the side of Elements Pro Gaming. The one person who's left alone was the Vengeful Spirit, who ended up being the casualty. A nice little hook from the Pudge, hooking him out of position, but Elements Pro Gaming, they really do not want to let this ratting continue. They know that this is the only way. Goes in, he dismembers the Underlord. They try to initiate and get this kill. Malady comes out, the Death Ward comes out, the Underlord will be taken down instantly. Let's see the next kill. They try to kill the Jug as well. They will barely be able. No, do they get the kill? No, he gets the Omnislash off. He gets the kill on the Weaver. He survives. The Healing Water is keeping him alive as well as he will survive. The Lone Druid is not able to bring him down, and now it turn around. The Lone Druid will be the next one to fall. They bought back Mitch on the Underlord, but so close that the Juggernaut ended up dying there. He got his Omnislash off, and well, one Omnislash killing the Weaver instantly. He killed the Witch Doctor, and then suddenly everyone inside of LQ is dead again. It looked good, but it was just not good enough. And now Ogre Magic will drop down very low. The Malady should finish him off. The Push in the meantime, though, he's stuck in this Pit of Malice. He may be dropping down here. BKB gets popped on the Slug. He's trying to frontline. He still has his Shadow Dance available in case of emergency. He will fall himself back. He will pop a Silver Edge. Continue healing up. Lone Druid will be the next one who gets gone on. The Fear comes out on the Slug. He's a little bit in trouble. He needs to use his ultimate to survive, but no, he doesn't get it off as the Slug gets picked off. He didn't get his ultimate off. That's a very, very big pick off. That's a fatal mistake. Like he didn't actually click it, so it's like maybe a slight misplay from our Sluggy Slug, but either way, a nice pick off. Yol goes in, finds Gog on the Juggernaut. He tries to go on him, but okay, Manta, Abyssal, all of the action coming out from Gog. He wants to get that kill, and he will get it easily. He goes for the spin now. He tries to keep himself alive. The Witch Doctor may be a little bit in danger as he gets back. Oh, that's a Weaver. Never mind. The Weaver gets bashed up. Not quite enough to actually kill him, though. Here comes the Omnislash, though. The Omnislash is going to be receiving another kill on that Weaver. Stampede comes out from the Centaur. He goes in, he gets the stomp off, he gets a nice double edge off, but Gog will survive as that Malady didn't quite finish him off. The Healing Water is doing a lot of work. Triple kill to Gog so far. He wants another kill. He wants the Centaur as well. He will go in. Stomp comes out, controlling him. The Lone Druid is trying to bring down the Juggernaut in the meantime as he's not quite doing enough damage. The Lone Druid is trying his very best, but he doesn't have any big damage items, so other than just a Mjolnir, that's all the damage he can work. But let's see, can they get any kills? No, they cannot, as the Witch Doctor is the first one being dropped down. That is going to be one dead on the side of LQ. They will lose the Centaur Warren as well. 2 people dead, and they don't don't get any kills in return, as the Guardian Greaves, the Crimson Guard, everything is just keeping people alive. Nice hook from the Pudge, poking the Vengeful into the base, but that is a small kill. And it's definitely not a big enough kill to turn this around, as the Metarax have been taken down. Mega Creeps, now let's see the Lone Druid gets jumped on, buys back instantly. Cole does get hooked by the Pudge. They may try and get a kill on him, but the Pudge, Wislag is still fighting. He pounces himself away, he goes invisible. He's still able to fight up against this Lone Druid. The Lone Druid will be jumped on. Let's see, do they get the kill on this Lone Druid? He tries to shapeshift, but that's not happening, as the Lone Druid drops down. Hook comes and he will be picked up out. That's 73 seconds without a Centaur, no buyback available. And keep in mind, the Centaur's acronyms, like that scepter damage reduction, has been a big part of their fight so far, so not having the Centaur is going to be costly. He got jumped and picked off outside of the base. Let's see, nice swap comes out from the Vengeful Sparrow. He tries to bring down the Pudge, but the Pudge, nice reaction with that blink away. He's going to go for the base. The second tier 4 tower is going to fall down momentarily, as well as it looks like the Ancient is slowly going to be falling. Tier 4 is gone. Hit of Madness comes out from the Slug. They bring out the Witch Doctor. They get a kill on the Witch Doctor. Now it's just all about diving that fountain. They go in, they get a kill on the Weaver. They get a kill on the Pudge as well. The Lone Druid is going to be dropping down in the middle of the base as he tries to survive, but that's just not happening. They kill everyone inside of LQ and Elements.kole Gaming. They walk away from this game in style, killing everyone and then taking the Ancient.